Hi, welcome to another installment of my continuing series talking about the sixth diminished scale. And today I'm going to be throwing in some minor pentatonic along with this, and these are just things that I've been rattling around in my brain for many weeks. Different things that I've been looking at with this sixth diminished scale. Just different ways of breaking it apart. And applying it in different ways. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up with a very basic structure for the minor pentatonic, and then show you how it's basically just the sixth diminished scale, but I'm basing it around A minor, Black Orpheus, and I'll use Black Orpheus as an improvising concept. So I have no PDFs planned for this. This is just something that I just came up with literally this morning as I was playing through some of these different patterns that I've written out for you in different places. Okay, so let's get right into the kind of the basic pattern that I'm going to use. Very simple, but I think very effective. So I'm just going to start from G, G sharp, A, and then C, D, E. So that's just a A minor pentatonic, G, A. But I'm throwing in that sharp 5 from the sixth diminished. And then if I go up the scale, A, B, C, D, E, F, still sixth diminished, B, C, D, E, F, G, and then here G, G sharp, A, and then backwards. And then here's the pentatonic for starting from the C. And then B, C, D. Okay, so then I'm doing everything in 2 strings. So then what happens is now I can move everything across. So I'm going to move it here, G, G sharp, A, and then C, D, E. There's your blues scale, and then coming up the scale, A, B, C, D, E, F. Still a sixth diminished, and then B, C, D, E, F, G. And then here's your G, G sharp, A. E, D, C, there's your pentatonic. B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, and there's your sharp 5 of the C, sixth diminished, but I'm just applying it to the relative minor. Okay, and then one more here. So G, G sharp, A, and then C, D, E, and then here's your A, B, C, D, E, F. B, C, D, E, F, G, and then there's your G, G sharp, A, and then pentatonic, B, C, D, and then B. Okay, and then I think what I'll also do, not to be too confused, but whenever I talk about pentatonic, I also talk about the blues scale. So you can definitely throw in. We'll throw in that flat 5 also. So we have pentatonic, we have the G sharp, and then we also have the flatted 5th there. And then here. Okay. Now I'm not going to talk a lot about the licks I'm playing. I'm just going to kind of go for it and just kind of play different things. If I really discover something I like, then I'll add that. So how about I'll just start off. This is Black Orpheus. This is just a bossa nova. This is iReal Pro. I'm going to do the first, the A minor, B minor 7 flat 5, E7, A minor. I'll just vamp on that a little bit, and I'll just kind of play through the scale so you can kind of hear what this is going to sound like. This is metronome about 112. Okay, here it comes. I'll just kind of improvise lightly on this and you kind of see what happens, and I'll try to use the whole range of the instrument. Okay, and I'll also throw in one more thing, just those X-shape patterns. So I find those really useful. So that's kind of what happens with this Barry Harris system with the 6 diminished. You get these diminished chords. And the thing I've pointed out in other videos, the interesting thing is that diminished chord. It's the 5 of the G, of the 5 of the C. And then it's also the 5 of that 5 chord, A minor, B, E7. So that's the one in the middle there. And then there's also one here. And I'll include a link in the bottom in the description of the video. Okay, so I think what I'll do next, because it's kind of awkward to try to just go on the second line because that A7 flat 9 chord wants to resolve to the next chord. So I think what I'll do next is I'll just go to the, I'll just do the first half of the progression, Black Orpheus, using these same concepts. And then I'll try to make note of what I'm doing. If I come across something very interesting, I'll make note of that after I play for a little bit. So first 16 bars of Black Orpheus using this 6 diminished, and then also using the blues scale. Here it comes. Okay, so a couple things I did there that I remember. So I on those when it went to the B minor 7 flat 5 to E7, I was kind of using these some of these patterns that I used in my previous videos. So that's still a 6 diminished. That's just going B to B. I've been calling that B Locrian 6. And then if you continue it, right? That works really well over that E7, B minor 7 flat 5 to E7. And that interfaces very well with the blues scale also. And then I also threw in these X-shaped patterns. So now on the A7, there's an A7 flat 9 in the 8th measure of the form. I think I just used that one starting from G. Right, and that's going to be for that would be for that A7 flat 9. So as you can see, I'm not really doing anything too complicated here, but I'm just taking advantage of these kind of convenient kind of guitar kind of patterns, and because of the song A minor, B, and then the E7, and then that blues scale, either with the sharp with that raised the 5th from the diminished from the 6th diminished, or the blues scale there. Okay, so let's go on to the second half here. So what's going to happen here? Let me see if I can just isolate that. So I'm just going to take this pattern. I'm just going to move it up. So I won't do the whole thing. How about, so I'll go from here. So for the E7, E minor 7 flat 5, A7 flat 9 to D minor. So I'm just going to move everything up to D minor. So D minor, C, C sharp, D. All right, so that's going to be the first part of that, and then I'm going to just continue up the scale D, E, F, G, A, B flat, and then up to E, F, G, A, B flat, C. So this would be the 6th diminished from F major or D minor, natural minor, and then C, C sharp, D, and then there's your pentatonic, your D minor pentatonic. And then there's your 6-note pattern. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll go between this A minor and then I'll go to the D minor. So that'd be like the second half of the form. I'll just loop around 8 bars and see how this all sounds. Here it comes. A minor. D minor. A minor. D minor. D minor, A minor. D minor. One more time, A minor. E minor. Okay, I played the diminished on the one chord. It didn't quite sound too good. I would just have to practice a little bit more. So this is just something, like I said, I just literally just picked up my guitar this morning, started playing through some different of these 6 diminished ideas. Just different ways of playing through the scale. And I just discovered this. Okay, so let's do the second half now of that form. So, so when I go to the D minor, I'll say D minor, but otherwise, just assume I'll be playing out of this A minor. Second half of Black Orpheus. D minor. D minor. Back to A minor. Still at A minor. D minor. Okay, so you get the idea of that. So once again, I'll just kind of go through the scale very quickly. G, G sharp, A, C, D, E, or C, D, E flat, E. So that's just the blues scale. A, B, C, D, E, F, B, C, D, E, F, G. And then you're back to G, G sharp, A, which is from the original 6 diminished. And there's your scale there. Okay, so then here's the from G, G sharp, A, C, D, E, or a blues scale with the extra G sharp. Okay, so then A, B, C, D, E, F, B, C, D, E, F, G, and then we have this X-shaped pattern: B, D, F, G sharp. And then I'll move it up here, D, F, G sharp. All right, that's nice for the E7 chord. See. Okay, I'll do one more pattern here. So G, G sharp, A, C, D, E, or E, E flat. Okay, and then let's see, it goes A, B, C, D, E, F, B, C, D, E, F, G. And then G, G sharp, A, backwards, E, D, C. All right, and then for the D minor, I'll just do this one here, just in the middle. C, C sharp, D, F, G, A, or blue scale. D, E, F, G, A, B flat. Then E, F, G, A, B flat, C. And then C, C sharp, D, and then A, G, F, which would be the blues scale. Okay, I think what I'll do, I think I'll start wrapping this up. So this is just something, this is just a different way of looking at this. This 6 diminished is something I've been kind of going back and forth with in my own practicing, and then also doing some different kinds of, adding different kind of chromatic notes to the scales, which I'll see if I can get to that in the next couple videos, some of the things I've been coming up with that. So I think for the ending improvisation, I'm just going to play through the progression 4 times. Using some of these concepts. I'm not going to say what scale I'm playing, but I'll be using some of these same concepts like I have been in this video. Okay, I think that's it for today. So thanks for listening and watching Black Orpheus using the 6 diminished scale, using A minor pentatonic A blues scale, D minor pentatonic D blues scale. And then just improvising whatever I feel like. Thanks for listening and watching.